Okay, we are live. Okay, so I guess here's a workshop. Um, there's the streaming station, and there's the power armor. Got a feeling that I've seen Yggdrasil in this position before. But yeah, I tried taking it out the door, and it was too big to fit out the door. So I might have thrown it around a bit in frustration. So there's that. And according to the polls, let me pull them off the wall. Looks like live streaming from here might be a popular thing to do. I mean, I don't know any other maker who'd be live streaming their power armor from their workshop, so yes, that would be a unique marketing ploy. Yeah, let's see here. Poll. Get to that poll. Hello, noob poob. Let's see here. Poll. There we go. Looks like 82% of people want to see the fiddly bits and don't care if I'm going to poke my eye out on screen. So looks like that's going to be streaming. It's just I don't really have a set schedule of when I work on stuff. I just work on it whenever I can. But it does tend to be in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, like 5 or so. So I guess there's that for schedule. What else? It's a mess. You can see you need to do some spring cleaning, probably. And I guess figure out how to get the power armor right side up. So I guess that will be the first thing I stream, putting the power armor back up. Stay. Be a good boy. Alrighty, get my trusty winch. Okay, boop, boop, boop. All the way. we go. Back. All right. Get that out of the way. How's the view? Is the view alright? I hope so. Complain in the chat if the view isn't okay. Ugh. Oh, good. Yeah, the view's alright. Last time I streamed, it must have been like 2-3 years ago, back at my other house. Well, all the residents, anyway. So, that was with a considerable memory leaks. Yeah. Let me through. So, it's quite different. I don't have to stream over Wi-Fi. I've got a hardwire connection going from the house right in the garage. Also got enough wire, so if I want to, I could take my internet out into the backyard a good ways. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to get the dock out of the way. Too much crap. All of the format. Yeah. Uh-oh. I done broke a finger. Horse things. Doesn't matter. And there goes a bucket of bolts. Oh boy, what a day. Okay, so let's see here. Got some loose springs and PVC bits. Hopefully I'm gonna get my welder going this weekend so I don't have to worry about the PVC falling apart. That'll be nice. And this is a battery that it runs on. It's kind of rude. There we go. It's a simple Atlas battery. Well, these things usually go for like $100, so a little expensive, and I ended up somehow ruining one, so that kind of put a bit of a increase in the price tag for this thing. But, as I mentioned before, I tried going through the door about a half hour ago, and I couldn't make it because, well, about 2 inches too tall. So that means I won't be able to burst through the door like the Kool-Aid Man going, oh yeah! But I've got a bunch of boxes upstairs that I should be able to do something nice with. So to transport it, I'm going to need to put more casters on the whole power armor rack thingy. Here, I'll grab the webcam. I've already got a couple wheels on there, but I got to put some wheels on the front to make it easier to move around. Oh yeah, that's my motto. Simple but effective. I try to make things as cheap and simple as possible. Because all the big things with other people and their projects, it's all like, oh, we're going to be getting $10,000 worth of parts and hydraulics and fancy computers and having to troubleshoot it all. And it's like, there's got to be an easier way. Because with this thing, I mean, it's just, here, I'll grab the webcam again. Hopefully it don't unplug. Every arm motor up in there, they're furniture motors that you'd find in Electrical Lazy Boy, and they're just controlled with automotive relays. No computers whatsoever, so it's like the cheapest power armor you can get, or power armor type thing. GE's Hardyman can go ahead and eat their heart out. Yep. There we go. Maybe if I turn off this light, it'll be a little nicer. No, got sunlight coming in through the window. Oh, well, we'll just have to deal with it. I'm not gonna cover up the windows like some sort of sunlight. So let me see if I can muscle up some casters to put on the power armor rack. Yes, like Iron Man, but a lot more janky. And at least Iron Man got access to very grade scrap for the Mark 1. I gotta deal with Amazon orders. So I figure using cast iron casters on the stasis dock or power armor rack, however pretentious you're gonna feel like being, would be nice and sturdy and be able to support about 113 pounds of power armor. However, it's probably going to get a lot heavier. Let me see if I can find them. Because I plan to redo all the armor paneling in 22 gauge steel. At least I think it's steel. It's what does the tag say? Weldable sheet, 22 gauge. So it's probably steel. Going to be a heavier. These things are like $25 a piece. So you can imagine how many it's going to take to cover this thing. So it makes a nice wobbly noise. It's going to be a lot thicker than the current paneling, which is just, aluminum flashing to see if the templates will work. That way it won't look so much like a tin pie plate walking around. Hold on, I got to adjust my workstation so it looks like I'm looking more at the camera. There we go. Around we go. Whee! There. Yeah. So ideally, I will be live streaming me walking around in it once I recover from this fiasco because I broke some of the PVC bits on it. But maybe I'll wait until I replace it with the metal. Starting this weekend, hopefully. I don't know. Well, it depends. But yeah. First things first, time to make it more mobile. At least when I'm, transporting it around. Yeah. There we go. Got our screws. Got our casters. Got our drill. Of course, the important part. Safety goggles. I'm not sure what YouTube's terms of service are about dangerous content, but I think working without safety goggles qualifies as dangerous content. Alright, get this off the rack. Go away. Sure. Yeah. Oop. You can see my welder actually right here. I'm going to bring the camera over, say hello to it. Hello, welder. It's like a soldering iron and a hot glue gun had a baby. A very high-powered baby. Yes, I do need, well, technically, I'm kind of stereo blind, so I only use one eye to begin with. So I lose an eye, no change in my vision at all. I tell you, it was quite a thing when I first saw my first 3D movie. It was like, oh, this is what 3D vision is. Oh. Yep. I forgot the screw bit. Where did it go? It must be in my bag. Are you in here? Yes, you are. Yep. There we go. Why don't we get in nice and close? If I live stream everything, it'll just make it a whole lot easier to get footage for official, professional type videos. Does Hacksmith live stream there? Goofing around in the shop? I think not. Oops. Don't you hate it when that happens? There, you stay on there. There we go. Yeah. Now, of course, the downside about having wheels on this thing is that there's going to be wheels on this thing. So when I'm working on the power armor, I got to make sure it doesn't roll away from me. Because that would be annoying. There we go. There's one caster almost done. No, I just got to put on an archer and a berserker. Okay, how are we going to film this? Guess we can get down really low from the other caster. And where did I put the other caster? That's the question. Yoo-hoo, caster. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. And we'll just put this on there. There we go. One. Two. There. Now I should be able to rack the power arm up, move it around, no problem. There we go. Boom. Don't worry about it. I'll be archiving the stream or whatever fancy hoo-ha it is. So I'll just talk to myself. And not sure when an official edited video episode is going to come out, but weather's gotten nicer, so that's going to be more likely. And maybe I'll edit the stream or something. I don't know. So, have a good night. We'll lift it up. We go. Past everything. Up. There you go. Let's go with the power armor. Zip-a-doo with it. There we go. Up seated. Woo! Oh, that's rolling nice. Bye-bye, noob poob. Ooh. Hold on, my Discord going off. No, Discord, would you say? Do-do-do. Dimensions, who this? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, just some networking stuff. Nothing important. Ooh, the lights went up. Who did that? Okay. I'd really like to get rid of this cross piece, but it's kind of an integral structural part of the power armor rack, so I don't know. On the plus side, look at this thing move. Here, on back of the camera, so you can see all the casters and stuff going. There we go. Look at that. I'll be able to schlep the power armor all around the workshop if I need to. Spin it around, show them the back and all that. Hoo-ha. Okay, whoop. I gotta get a remote control webcam gimbally thing. So I can move it around like one of them there. I don't know. Or people that have remote control webcam gimbal thingamabobs. Anyway, gotta jack up the power armor some more. Easy. Whoop. we go. Ish, I guess. So now move crap out of the way. What I gotta do is I gotta set up OBS so I can have fancy little overlays and stuff. Whoop. Okay. There we go, let's back it up a bit. Back it up so you get the whole picture of what a mess this place is. Yep. Here we go. Alrighty. Switch over. Switch over. Switch over some more. And then we got one ish, I guess. I don't know. Yep. Lift up all 13 pounds. Get you on there. 2. There. There we go. And that one. Gotta pull in the legs. Give me the legs. Get rid of this PVC silliness. Ouch! You bit me! Almost squished my finger. Alrighty. And now, just lift it up nice and easy. Put the legs down there. There. Look at that. You can hardly tell it went and fell down and broke itself. Now I'm just gonna loosen up the winch. No winch. Would go. Oh, who's that in chat? I can't see you from all the way over here. Oh, what am I doing? I got a smartphone. Herpaderp. I can just look at chat on my smartphone. Aren't I clever? I wish I could put chat on my other screen over here, but it don't like me much. There we go. Over here, but it don't like me much. Turn it down. Oh, yeah. Chuck, it is a hell of a thing. I couldn't get it out my door walking in it, so. I kind of chucked it around in frustration. Well, 113 pounds of it. Ugh. May or may not have to go back to the drawing board on a few things, but wait. Alrighty. Lower inch. There we go. Oh, nice and loosey-goosey. So, that way. No. Looks like we gotta put the toes on the back. Yep. Toes up. Toes one. Should have worn a belt. Second pair of toes. Hey, there we go. Okay, now it should be rolling around just fine. Let's find out. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Look at that roll. And perhaps more importantly, let's see if I can make it. Wait, nope. Can't make it. Over here, let's spin it around. Oop. Wait. Take a peek at the insides, eh? There we go. Look at that messy interior. Mm-hmm. Now, usually, I took my feet in there underneath those purple fun noodles. My body goes up in here. My head goes all the way up in here for the helmet. Then my arms go there for one arm joystick and over there for the second arm joystick. Very snug. Very, very snug. In fact, a few weeks ago, it was too snug and I hurt myself. Squished me a little too tightly. But, you know, live and learn. Now, I did have a whole big PVC structure on this side. It looked like that, but it fell down because I got frustrated and just let it drop and it wouldn't stand up using the retractable landing legs. So I might have to go back to the drawing board with that. Maybe make some big old wings like the Madocs had from Metal Skin Panic Madoc 01. But really, I think it might have more or less something to do with the springs in the ankles, which, of course, don't have anything to tighten the tension down. So they just wobble around whenever the power armor tries to stand on its own. So maybe that's something I should look into, adding more cables to tighten up, because, I don't have enough turnbuckles on the darn thing. Ugh. Power armor and making mechs ain't as glamorous as you think. It's 1% using them and 99% figuring out what the heck went wrong. Oy. Yeah. But at least I know this thing is too big to walk out the door now, so I've got these wheels on here, so hopefully it'll just make it a lot easier to... I'm gonna try something. See about doing a hand cart maneuver with this thing. If I could tilt this thing like a hand cart, I could just cart it outside instead of having to walk it. There we go. Starting to think I should have put swivel casters on all the wheels. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think any wiring got damaged, so... Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there? Alright. Don't think any wiring got damaged. The wires aren't heating up to a melting point. Batteries full. Let's see about opening the door. Give me the helmet up. Receive it popped out. Bad thing about working with PVC, it falls apart all the time. Okay, you. Get in there. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here now. Hello. Yeah, stream. I figure, why the heck not? I mean, I wired up the garage with internet. Might as well take advantage of the situation. I just gotta make sure I don't hurt myself on stream. Because then the YouTube gods might not be happy with that. Oh, you done injured yourself on stream and setting a bad example to all the little kitty winkles. It's like, bruh, have you seen what kitty winkles watch nowadays? Me hurting myself on stream, so the kitty winkles problems. Alright, let's see here. Here the other thingy. Yeah, Power Armor stream. Why not? Because why not? Yeah. Let me adjust my camera. Unfortunately, it was a little too big to fit out the door. So in frustration, I threw it to the floor and went, ah! And kicked it in frustration. So that does mean I do have some bits to fix. On the positive side, it gives me an excuse to get the proper wire for my welder this weekend and actually weld together metal pieces for a change. And if all goes according to plan, I'm going to be replacing the pie plate panels with something a little bit more substantial. Got ourselves some 22 gauge metal, which, you know, might stop someone from hitting me, but probably wouldn't stop a bullet. But still, it's rule of cool at the moment. And of course, this is just like a quick prototype. If I want to make something more useful, there's a lot of things I would do differently with this, I tell you. So many things I do differently. Oy. But at least during the fall, I don't think any of the wiring got damaged, so I suppose can power it on and at least waggle an arm around a little, so it doesn't seem like a complete failure of a stream. There we go. Now it's landing legs going up. Still gotta sort out the bugs with that. But yeah. If I can manage to reach my arm inside, because trust me, it's a lot easier to operate this thing from the inside than the outside. Where's the joystick? Oh, you can't see me. There we go. Woo! still need to do a lot of practice with them arms to figure out how they work, I tell you. Oh, has there been more chats? Is my thing not scrolling? Hello? Live chat? You on my phone? Hello? Oh, yeah. Oh, the lag. It's trippy, I tell you. Because on my phone, I'm still moving the arm around. Okay, I'm going to come out from it, back of it now. There we go. This is just a trippy scene by itself on with the chat lagging and all that. But so far, if you're rewinding the stream, I jacked up power armor, put some casters on the rack, and put the power armor on the rack, and made sure nothing, caught fire, went boom, boom. How's it look now? Whoa. Very atmospheric. Okay, let's turn on the power armor's headlights. There. It's like J.J. Abrams is directing the stream. Oh, here, let me move the camera next to the computer so it looks like I'm looking at the camera. There we go. Where's my clipboard? I should start writing a list of all the damage I've done to it. Okay, let's see here. New piece of paper. Where's my pencil? Right. My pencil seems to have wandered off. Pencil, where did you go? What's going on? Pencil? Aha. So, light's over here. Issue number 1, I guess, is the ankles. Let's take a look at them ankles. They're just 4 springs. Well, used to be 4 springs, 1 or 2 popped off. 4 springs around a 2-axis joint, which means you got some flexibility, but also nothing really to put tension on when the power armor is racked. So, or not racked, but when you're trying to suit up in it. So these ankles jiggle like you wouldn't believe. So I guess something to figure out would be putting in some tension wires onto the ankles. So we'll just write that down here. Put tension on ankles while in suit up position. And I write in cursive because I'm hipster like that. So that's one thing. And again, because it's PVC, I seem to have broken some of the stilt elements in the feet that make me taller. So I guess that's something else to write down. We will fix stilts in feet and make them stronger. That's probably just going to be like cross braces or something down there. And who is this? What are you saying? I'll have to look at my phone. Nope. Any thoughts on the mech building operation? Well, my parents are supportive. It really started to get supportive when I was actually starting to do stuff with it. Like going to a county fair, getting invited to a pumpkin chucking and that sort of thing. So, also giving me advice to get something a little stronger than this borderline pie plate metal. So, which is surprising because this stuff costs like $25 for 4 square feet. So, buddy, and I'm like, okay, because I've saved up a bit. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping that this fall I'm going to be having I'm working on a name, maybe called the world's first Mech Olympics or something like that, because the pumpkin chucking guy also is interested in having a non-violent giant robot convention. So that's going to be pretty nice. Which means I'm going to have to get Marduk out of the mothballs and get her all together and, ready to be presentable. Because I'm also going to be seeing about trying to recruit people to be competitors at a convention in June, which now that I think about it, isn't that far away, only 3 months. But Marduk is in okay condition. I mean, I just got to put her head on and finish up the left arm controller. I already did the right arm controller. I've got a video about that almost finished that I filmed back before Christmas. But really, I want to get some more footage with installing the left arm controller and get it out, I don't know, maybe sometime in April. And I don't know, I might try doing a live streaming and then using footage from the live streams to make videos, because that might be a whole lot easier because I don't have to worry about storing the footage on, my phone. I can just let YouTube hold everything, then just download the stream and edit it, and then re-upload it, and feel like a big fancy pants about it. I'm not too sure about a streaming schedule though, because I fly by the seat of my pants, like with the mech. So, but usually I work on stuff during the weekday. So, might try to start streaming me puttering around, because as Matt from Megabots said when he was visiting the Furion guys, it's working with mechs isn't glorious. It's only about 10% cool stuff, 90% working with the muck and figuring out why it broke. Yeah, what'd you say? Yeah, hey, small world. Let me take a peek at your channel, because I don't remember. Oh. Well, you should upload videos of your exoskeleton. I've been toying with the idea of trying to start an exoskeleton club, because, there's lots of people on the Instagrams working on exoskeletons, but one thing I've noticed is there's none quite as functional as mine. Hold on, I'm just straight. Okay, good. The wires aren't melting themselves. Oh, don't wait till it's done. Just upload videos of it as it is. If you wait for things to be perfect, you'll never upload it, because you'll always find something wrong. That's what I was doing when I started my YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, I gotta wait. I want to make it so it's perfect presentation, but eventually I was just like, screw it, I'll show what I show. And you may never know how people will take it. What you think is crap, other people might think it's cool. Whoop, what do you say? Where's chat? Oh yeah, nothing wrong with passive. This thing is kind of form-fitting, but not really. It's very chunky and extra thick. Yeah, sorry, you got the right idea. Show people your thought process and how you figure this out or figure that out or where you get your inspiration from and explain that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to rework the entire freaking support idea. Oh, build photo? I don't know. Can you post links in chat? I'm not sure. Nope. Chatty chat. No. I got feet. Yeah, but I've got my feet on stilts, so it's not exactly entirely user friendly, but that's why I've got big feet, because I don't want to fall down. I started, gosh, back in late 2016, mimicking the Skeletronics giant puppet suit. So I tell you, I've come a long way from a puppet suit to a experimental prototype proof of concept power armor, I tell you. So let's see here. Gotta rework the stabilizer legs. Stabilizer legs thingy. I wonder if I could somehow put the stabilizers in these. Oh, you can't see them from this angle. Yeah. There we go. If I could somehow put the stabilizer legs instead in these pins here, that would be nice. Because that's how the Madocs had it in the cartoon. What do you say? Heavy duty steel angles, articulated structure. Yeah. This has some pretty big feet. Let me grab the camera, show you. Look at the size of them clod hoppers. Size 24 at the last measurement. And I've got some plastic diamond tread for the kind of hard to see. So, some grip. And springs in the ankles to help articulate them, and the foot strap. So what's really awful is that I don't really have much of an emergency escape if the power armor ever doesn't work when I'm trapped, when I'm inside it. So I'd be forced to go on a. Now I would not, for legal reasons, I must say I would not be forced to go on a Killdozer escapade. Oh, look at that heroic profile. Nice. Makes you want to hug the power armor. Yeah, I thought about doing an elephant foot sort of ideal, but I figured, when you walk, you don't exactly have an elephant foot. You got to have like a curve on it because you got the curve on your heel and then you also bend your toes, which is why these front toes here actually can bend. Oh, it's not exactly a bolt cutter to get out because not sure if you'll be able to see it very well or not, but there's two actuators. Yeah, probably be able to better see it on top. There's two actuators, one right here that pushes a shoulder clamp right here on either side. So maybe I could put in what I could probably do is, because the anchors for them are held in with, standard cotter pins and whatnot. I could put the cotter pin in upside down, then have a rope on it. So I just pull on the rope, cotter pin comes out, this pin comes out, the rest of the pin drops down. I should be able to escape, theoretically. But that's why I'm extra careful every time I suit up. I check several times to make sure it opens and closes, because yelling for help to have someone get me out of the suit would be beyond embarrassing. I've only had a fire with mech-related stuff once, and it wasn't with this. Let's see here. I'll just open it up. There we go, landing legs. Yeah. Come to think of it, I might be able to do something where these things go down into the legs, and essentially force the joints not to move, because the tip of that locks into the bottom of the foot. That's an idea. Toes. Yeah. That's what a lot of people forget when they build stuff. They think the foot is flattened. If you look at your shoe, you can see the foot is anything but flat, because you got the curve in the front. And actually, the heel kind of acts as an improvised sort of partial wheel. So you learn many things when trying to imitate the human form or make something to fit the human form. So let's see here. Yep, there's those and PVC silliness. No. I hear a turtle dove. Yep. Thing. Yep. There we go. Get back to the stream. Gonna plug in my phone because it's old and it's getting an old battery. There we go. Oh man, it's trippy seeing me lag on my phone. It's like, ugh. Let's see here. I know I was capable of doing it last time, but let me see if I can. Maybe if I yank on this. No. It's gonna be a challenge for me to tilt it back and try to make it move around like a furniture dolly cart thingy. Maybe if I put a rope up there. Let me see. Do I have any ropes out? Do I have any ropes out? Nope. Okay. Open my rope drawer. There we go. Preferably one I haven't wound. There we go. Go up. In we go. Tighten it up. Yeah. Go. Tilt backwards, you. And back. There we go. Look how easy this is to move around now. Whoops. And the winch fell down. Good thing it didn't land on my head. Oh, there's PVC in the way. I know what to do. Back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it in. Do it again. And jump around. That's not good. And one of the actuators went off. You know how that happened. That's the problem with running things at 4 times what they're rated for. You end up breaking them. Hey. Let me see, which one is the one causing the problem? That's a question. Maybe it's both of them. And I just wrecked $100 worth of crap. Oh. Why aren't you going? Nope. Alright, looks like I broke everything. Son of a gun. Well, looks like I'm going to have to rebuild a bunch of actuators. That's going to be a fun picnic. Here we go, unplug that. Yeah, I might just discard these long things and just put some tension wires on the ankles. That might be the best thing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sweep all the schmutz out of the way. Yep. Don't fall down yourself. Ugh. Boo. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Keep everything out of the way. Anyway, I can put the power armor where it should be. Right in the corner. Put that up there. Can you imagine though if I perfected this thing, then combined it with one of those jetpack guys flying around? We'd have ourselves some Star Wars right off the bat, wouldn't we? Or, you know, real life Halo Legends Yggdrasil. In 500 years before schedule, too. Hmm. What is it? 7:06 already. Oh boy. Oh, I'm streaming for an hour and two. Not too shabby for me just puttering around. Yeah. Up we go. Hold on, let me check. What'd you say? Installation double O. Functional Mark IV. Let's take a look, see. Installation double O. Because there's a given value of Mark IV. What is he doing? Because there's a difference between having an armored, like, costume, body armor, and having something that, enhances your strength. Because the Mjolnir is kind of a bit of a butt pullium when it comes to the tick. Because it's like something liquid crystal nanotechnologies or something like that to enhance the strength. I mean, nothing wrong with doing heads-up displays and stuff like that. I mean, I'm all for it. Doing like a pimped out metal suits or whatever. Let me get back to chat. I don't know what you're saying, chat. Come back to me. And the actuators. Let me see here, because his latest video just has like the helmet showing off. And see your videos and Project Mjolnir, badoo, 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 badoo. There's episode 7, but where's episode 6? That's my question. Oh, there's update 5. Talking from, looking at the pieces, 3D model. Boop, boop, boop. Just a quick update. Project Mjolnir 4. Do you know which part it is that has the thing about the how he's using his linear actuators? Yeah. Well, I'm looking on my phone right now. Let's see here. We can explore it together. Let's see. Oh, playlists. That would help. Project Mjolnir. Maybe I should get in contact with him, send him an email or something. Oh, no, that's all right. I should get in contact with him and say, hey, I've got a nearly functioning Yggdrasil. Need help, buddy? Yeah, it looks like a lot of it say I'm either a live stream or he's just doing a off the cuff recording while he's working. Oh, yeah? You got Discord, huh? I should pop over there and say hello. I'll be sure to subscribe. Where's the subscribe button? There we go. Yep. There we go. Subscribe so I can touch base with them. Because I did touch base with the Void Star a little while ago. So maybe I should release 3D files for my old Power Armor controller. And the Void Star can do a video about that. In the channel info. Yeah. I'll be sure to check that out later. Like, hey, I've got Yggdrasil. Look at this. Whee! No. I just gotta walk around outside at some point. Walking around in front of the rest of my mechs, and I can go, oh yes, look, 3 generations of mech. All in one video. All next to each other. Hee hee hee. Whoop. There we go. Scooch. Oh, look at this. Look how easy I can roll this thing. Ah, putting wheels. Best idea ever. Ugh. Okay. Upsy daisy. Working in the corner like it should be. There we go. And boom. We've landed. Behave yourself. Oh, hold on, I got the Discords on my phone. So I can do the installation 00. Let's see here. About Discord. Oh no, I gotta use my computer. There we go. Do the tickety text. Installation 00. Boop-a-da-doo. Let's see here. Go to about on the Discord invite link, and we'll go and say hello. Just paste. Do-do. Bank. Do-do-do. There we go. Join. Do-do. Oh, hey! Thank you for that. Okay, I'm in. Let's see here. Community share. Oh, there I am. Hey! Oh, I gotta complete some steps before I talk. No porn, no prejudice, no doxing, no mean butthole, no alting, no politics or religion or ideologies, and be a nice person. Oh, don't seem too hard. Honestly, I have not paid any attention to Halo after Halo 3. I might be a horrible person for doing so, but still, that picture of my for the stream thumbnail was a good idea. Looks very dramatic. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? Because I gotta go in and have my supper at some point. Probably around 7:30. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. Probably once I get back to my main computer, I can put put my video of the Yggdrasil in action before I broke it. That would be cool, I guess. I'll move the camera so you get a better view of the PVC silliness I've got going on in back. There. Oh, what am I doing? I can just rotate it. There we go. I swear I should start like a power armor club where all the YouTubers who are making power armor and stuff get together and share their ideas and designs and stuff. That would be fun. Like a power armor club. Let me see here. That going there. Disco. And functional Iron Man Mark 1. Oh yeah, I considered making this thing look like the Mark 1, but I figured that getting my arms out of the arms would be the easiest option. Because, you know, when you gotta have your arms inside the robot arms, you gotta worry about having the measurements, and then if the arm drifts away, what are you gonna do to get it back? So, migrating my arms into the torso is me being lazy more than anything. Oh yeah, there's only so many ways you can build an exoskeleton. There's bound to be overlap. Although I can proudly say that I'm the furthest along with my project. Because, you know, I'm actually, well, I was chonking around in it before I broke it, but since it's made out of mostly PVC, it's not going to be that hard of a fix. I do hope I can start working on metal parts, though, because that's going to be great. Won't have to worry about PVC joints popping out everywhere. And there we go. There's one. Yep, joints are joints and people are people. It all just depends on how you flesh out your power armor, because I just have basically 2 sticks for the main skeleton parts. I don't have any supporting thing other than the PVC monstrosity further down on the shin. So I'm going kind of bare bones. If I had to build this all over again or build a second one, I'd definitely be doing quite a few things differently, I tell you. Whoops. There we go. Get in there. You go. Here. Get on there. Get on there. Yeah. Go. Yeah, well, I'm not much of a fan of aluminum because it's kind of a soft metal. Because I use some on my walking dog mechanism that's kind of buried. These small dogs over here. I replaced the aluminum legs with steel because the aluminum like snapped the instant it went over a bump. So if I had to do this, redo the frame, because I used some aluminum square stock inside. Not sure if you can see it. But if I had to do it again, I would go entirely steel, because aluminum is a bit of a softer material. While it's easier to machine, it's also, you know, can break a little bit if you're not careful. Yeah. Where to put my hammer? Fully articulated. Hey, I wonder if I could put my phone screen up to the webcam and you can see the shenanigans that happened earlier. Let's see here. Go away, YouTube. There we go. Feast your eyes on my phone. Can I play? There we go. because I'm too big to get out the door. Because I can walk around in this thing at least before I broke it. Let's see, I can pull up another video of me walking around in a Discord link. Because if I didn't break this bloody thing, I'd be walking around in it going, woohoo, look at me. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Let's see here. Here we go. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I think I know where it is. There we go. There we go. Crappy phone vid. Woohoo! Motorcycle went by. Oh wow, there's really big lens flare, ain't there? Or a song-based composite. Let's see here. Last I weighed my power armor was about 115 pounds. And besides from the big ass heavy feet, it actually doesn't feel like it's all that much. Mostly because it's distributed on the body, and also because I've got bungee cords in the joints and stuff that help hold it up. It's a bit of a janky way to do power assisting, but you know, if it works, it works. What I'm really excited for is, besides, you know, some solid metal paneling, is putting the HUD inside the helmet. That's going to be pretty cool. You know, inside there. Oh, you can see me. I actually had to install a fan in the helmet because my breath kept fogging up the visor. So what's really funny is that actually putting the helmet down doesn't really change much of my field of view than when the helmet is up. So that's a bit of a mixed blessing, funnily enough. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Put the camera down. what else is in your composite besides water? Because if you're able to make something ultralight, that'd be pretty nice. I vaguely look into stuff like carbon fiber or whatever, but that stuff is like expensive, and then it depends on the resin, and it's just like, no, I'm gonna try to keep things simple. Yeah. Because if you make it simple as possible, there's less things that can go wrong. Yeah. There we go. Ugh. Okay, where does this go? Yep. No boy. Here I go, wrecking everything. Oh yeah. I've got a bit of a cushion in my neck, but not much of one. The ergonomics really need something to be desired. Here we go. Take a peek inside. So you can see I've got a cushion for my neck. Well, actually, more like the back of my head because my neck is rested about this level. But what I really need to do is make those shoulder pads right here and here a little wider because they just barely rest on my shoulder. However, if I wear something like a motorcycle padded jacket inside, nothing too bulky, of course, it actually helps a bit. So I probably should have worn that while I was walking around. Ah. There we go. I'm definitely gonna have to look into doing the OBS thing so I can get like fancy graphics, for like starting ending stream, having chat going on like one side of the screen or whatever. So look more professional. But I actually also have like I don't think I've ever used it, but there's actually a waist joint right here. So there's like where's that? Oh, the springs fell out of the hip waist joint. Oh dear. Oops. That's what I get for just securing them in with zip ties. I was wondering why there were a load of extra springs on the floor. They fell out of the waist. I guess you could say it was a waste of springs. No, probably I'm gonna replace at least the zip ties for holding the the springs with some nice metal cable able to withstand like 500 pounds or so. It's pretty nice. But I guess time wasn't a total disaster. I mean, broke the power armor a bit, but I figured out I'm too big to go out the door, and too big to go out the door. Damaged some stuff. Figured out what I needed to fix. And where's my clipboard? Where are you, clipboard? Gonna put that thing. Yoo-hoo! Clipboard, where is your clipboard? Just need to remember where I put my clipboard. On paper. Wrapped. Okay. Just need to remember where I put my booming clipboard and call it a night. There we go. There. This. Boo. Oh, clipboard, where did you go? My George. There we go. Where's my clipboard? Oh well. I suppose it's time for me to end the stream and have some food. Oh, good. I'm glad you're happy. Because that's what I'm here. I'm here to inspire people, I guess. In case you haven't seen it move, I suppose. Let's see here. Turn the key on position. I can at least make the power armor wave goodnight before I end the stream. Oop. Oop. There we go. The angle's not good enough to wave bye-bye. There we go. Move the arm around a little in. Now I need some food. So, good night, everyone. Oh, how dare YouTube not allow banter? Can't believe YouTube blocked fisting. YouTube, your censors are drunk. You need to go home. Yeah. I wish I could find my clipboard where I put my notes. But, you know, the best notes are in your head. So, good night, everyone, and have a good day. Good night, good wherever you are. And if they don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Bye-bye. In stream. Yeah.